I try to be engaging as much as I can. This podcast is definitely one of the more chill mediums because I allow the other person to talk. Whereas with my vlogs and my videos, it's always just me like putting all my energy out there. But let's transition a little bit for a second because we talked about the theory of eco-modernism in the beginning of this podcast. I just wanted to
Yeah.
ask you about your kind of worldview of like ecocentrism. What does that word mean to you?
Yeah. Thanks for doing the research.
We're
Uh,
philosophical on this show.
yeah, ecocentrism, I think, really places ecology, and the word eco is something that comes from the root, and this is actually something that I've learned from Aaron as well, is that it comes from the Greek word oikos, and it's at the root of the word economy, ecology. Um, and because of that, it's really a holistic way to think about what we're about. And so ecocentrism places that back. And it also really means home. And so
Mm-hmm.
for me, our home planet is something that we obviously very much need. We're on this planet, and I
Dependent.
respect where we live. And it's very important to have that perspective. And so how does that apply to media and the stories that we tell is really important. And to me personally, that means really digging into the roots of folklore and looking at what inspires people from that perspective. And it really starts delving into the mythology of a place and the mythology that might inspire an organization. Because when we're talking about mission and vision and purpose behind a particular organization, a lot of times there is a drive behind it and the principles that are leading that place, and it's connected to a much larger world view and perspective. And when it comes to being focused on the economy, ecology, and
Mm-hmm.
that ecocentrism, it's something that really integrates everything. And a lot of times in business, I translate that to uh, people, planet, and profit, the triple bottom
Okay.
line.
Yeah. Do you think that we kind of have a society that's more, what would the word be, like homocentric? Do you think it's like a society, our society is so focused on people and we would need to kind of focus more on place? Not necessarily has to be one or the other. I'm just kind of trying to gauge your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I would say place is a very important aspect to it for sure. I having moved from another country,
Mm-hmm.
and now I really consider Colorado to be home, and the Front Range to be my home. I think it's really important to dig in and grow roots wherever you're at, and in that way to integrate into the community and really build community and be in community where you exist, and build these connections like you're doing through your podcast, and the way that I've set out to do with media,
You're doing it,
and
man.
these organizations that are doing the same. Because when you don't feel rooted, when you don't feel like you have a home, that is a place that you truly belong to, and it's something that you have to really accept and say like I belong to this place.
Yeah.
And when you are constantly moving and when you're constantly on the move, it just really doesn't lead to a place where you can be focused on the ecology, I would say, and the larger economy and all of those things.
Yeah, having a broader perspective, I think, is so valuable for gaining a better understanding of how things truly work. I think I might have mentioned this in a previous episodes, but I really do, having traveled to Australia and Asia and Europe and kind of seeing the way all different people live, it's very interesting